spent over a quarter of my life as a double amputee. When I was injured in Afghanistan, I came back and kind of wanted some sort of sense of normality. I don't like compromising too much. So I wanted to play and have that sense of normality. And that's one of the great things about sport. You know, it gets you outdoors, it gets you interacting with people, keeps you moving. And dealing with a stress disorder it can sporadically sort of just incapacitate you. So having that sort of structure and a reason to go out and be able to focus on something and zero in, even when it's not working, is something that's extremely important when you're dealing with some sort of mental illness. I felt when I was in my darkest spaces, it became increasingly difficult to just get out of the house. It was a strange paranoia that people are thinking stuff that they're not, these weird assumptions of the way that people are looking at you or what they're thinking. And sport gave me a great reason to get out and realize that those things were just happening inside my mind. You know, the world wasn't that dark and evil of a place. You know, it was as simple as some people going out and hitting a ball and having a laugh on a golf course. You know, and I think that's an important thing for anyone that's in any situation. I think is seeing that support from other people, which I learned that you're not going to get it when you're just sitting at home watching TV. You know, you're really going to get it when you get out and get involved in those things. So now I use it almost as a preventative measure to make sure I get outside the house and then continually prove to myself that, you know, generally the world's a good place. One of the huge things about being in the military is accountability. You know, everyone knows you're accountable for your actions, and there aren't excuses. It's not a world of excuses in the military. I mean, when you don't have a purpose, there isn't really a consequence if you crack a beer at 10 in the morning. You know, there aren't really consequences for those type of actions when it's really doing bad things to you on a personal level. And I remember back in some of the darker, slower times with me that was the case, and you were sort of living without consequence, which now being involved in sport and regularly involved in sport, getting me outdoors and being accountable for performance on a daily basis, there isn't really that sort of room for, I think, that type of behavior. So, and I think being accountable for yourself in the world of sport basically means getting enough sleep, getting enough things done, getting everything done that you need done so that you can improve. Golf's honestly, it's had the biggest impact on my life. In all the things that have happened since injury and before, I think the best year of my life has been the one just gone, where I've been completely focused on playing golf and being able to sort of move forward. I mean, I also have a fantastic missus and a gorgeous little girl who I think have kind of helped it just a little bit. But yeah, it's definitely been a huge, huge factor in me being able to stay on my feet. It's amazing. I'm endlessly appreciative for what golf's done for my life.